Hey there, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn as we start here. I think it'll be our second fall turn in 272 AD. We are very, very close to finishing off the Egyptians. We ambushed their army for the final time, I think, and I don't think they're going to have time to rebuild it. Their navy just abandoned Myos Hormos, which means we'll have an even easier time. Oh, crap. A large supply of food in this settlement has gone bad due to poor preservation. Many people have grown sick. So for 3 turns, we have the rotten food issue there, which will add to squalor. Also, in Antioch, we have a field engineer's workshop, and we've had it for a while. So it's a pretty big deal. All right, Zenobia now has a 5% morale for all cavalry units boost. Hang on, what did I just clicked replace, and I feel like it did something I didn't mean for it to do. Horses have wisdom, but if you know how to use it. Interesting. So I'll need to check next turn to see if there's anything that I just changed. We might have just had 2 of the same one. I clicked replace. Kind of absent-mindedly, honestly. We could adopt this general into our family. Honestly, we don't have to let him be a member of the Greek families. We could also adopt this guy. He's more ambitious. So this guy's a militarist. I kind of like the idea of adopting him into our family. He's a diplomat. We don't have a diplomat right now, so this would help us maintain influence. You know what? Yeah, let's adopt him. He has accepted the offer and has pledged allegiance to his new party. Now he serves their interests. So now you are ours. And we can add this guy. If we added more authority, we would have more security against agent-based actions. Or we can just give him a personal tutor and increase his gravitas. Let's do that. That'll basically slowly improve the extent to which our faction's influence grows with him on board. He is how old? He's 35. So, no, he's not 35. That's not his age. How old is he? He's 18. There we go. Pretty young, actually. All right, so that might have reduced the Latin family's influence a little bit. Let's take a look at the political balance. Yeah, it's still really good. Still learning the politics system now that they've renovated it. Okay. So, I think, let's use our spy to make sure I know what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure we're ready just to, yeah, there's a new general. We're going to use the spy to assassinate using poison.
I shall bring you their liver and lights.
Okay, so we've wounded that general, which now means there shouldn't be any army defending Myos Hormos. Let's see what happens if we were to siege it with our current army. See, this is just a garrison army and the garrison fleet. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. This is not a significant... We've already fought a number of field battles against the Egyptians. I think I'm going to count that as my field victory, rather than attacking the capital, which is, again, not a significant city, directly. Just take care of that. We didn't lose any... We lost 74 men, but we didn't lose any units, which is what matters. Let's go ahead and occupy Myos Hormos. Zenobia's leveled up, so has her legion. Very good. So that was a very successful battle for us. Let's see, if we give her formidable spearmen. She has a lot of spearmen in her army, so that's probably a good idea to do. Unrelenting force, additional charge bonus and morale for all units, as well as the extra campaign map movement range. I'm going to go with formidable spearmen first. And then for Zenobia, alright, so she's currently already giving people a bonus for infantry recruits. What about for cavalry? Or if we just go with Inspiring General and we get additional authority and bonuses like so for all, and extra morale for all units. We could do that. Ooh, I like the idea of adding strategist as well. See, there's just so many more options now. So much more. Ooh, economic administrator. We could reduce corruption faction-wide by going for that. We're going to need to do that before long. Those abilities are awesome. Incarnation of Dread. Wow. Alright, so this is basically just for making the army even more awesome on top of the recruitment bonuses. So let me go ahead and give her cavalry commander for now. We've been working our way down that chain, so I want to keep that up. And then we can use her to take Diospolos in the next turn. So it looks like... Hang on, we need to break that down. This is another farming settlement. So Egypt now has a food surplus, but there's still a plague issue. So I'm going to do away with the auxiliary camp and see what else we can build there. And once we have full control of the province, we might have a little bit of an easier time kind of balancing things out here. Let me take a look around and see if anyone else is ready for a promotion. Doesn't look like it. We don't really have any money. Let's end the turn, move into the winter. So that right there is Egypt's last fleet. They could retake Egypt, but they could retake their capital if I move my army out, so I need to be careful with that. One of your family members is being blackmailed. We could counter the rumors, spend some money to do that, and we'll lose 1 influence. Let's do that. I want to hold on to what I have so far. Well, Balat's birthday is in a few weeks. It takes but a few talks and a dash of mother's instinct to know what he wants as a gift. A pet. Needless to say, possibilities are endless, and the Queen of Palmyra can surely find any animal for her son, the King of Palmyra. The only thing left is the choice itself. Give him a horse, a lion. Let's go ahead and give him a foal, so he can learn to be a proper rider. And I am going to bring this army down. I'm going to move them pretty rapidly, actually, because I want to be able to defend Minos Hormuz. We're going to let this army heal up for a second before we retake Diospolis. But let's, at the same time, take the spy down and see what's going on. All right, there is an army that's building up there. Let's go ahead and assassinate using poison. Good, wounded them. Just going to try and keep them down as much as possible. And then what else do we have? I could go ahead and train up some more archers here. It's kind of needed. And then I want to leave that garrison kind of as it is. It's not technically a garrison by the game's terminology, but it's a garrison force. I'm not really using that as a marching army yet, but I will eventually.
What do you wish of me?
All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. And we should be able to take Diospolis pretty easily in the next turn. What do we got? Scholastic funding has been completed, so we have another research bonus. We've completed a technological advancement. Our veterans have leveled up. That's good news. Detour, the Legion of Elagabalus. Your legionaries combine the entire province, or combed the entire province, and eventually the eagle was found. The thieves who dared lay hands on the sacred object were mercilessly dealt with. As a result, banditry in the area has decreased, but this detour has slowed down the army considerably. So this is for that particular army. But we should still be able to step into Minos Hormuz. Yes, we can. So let's go ahead and, first of all, we're going to use our spy to do the same thing again. We're going to assassinate. Oh, good. We actually killed the general that time. We're going to bring the Legion of the Empress in. And it seems like the veteran has leveled up first, so let's deal with that. Let's go ahead and just give War Hero. And then charge that army down. Okay, let's encircle them for now. I think I might go ahead and march on Diospolis just as a kind of a ceremonial thing. I want to bring the army that I've been moving down here into Mios Hormos, you, I think, will be able to provide a training bonus, right? Yeah, see, this guy has 2 training abilities, so this army is training even faster than Zenobia's, which is great. Let's go ahead and do... We do need something that'll help with sanitation. We need... I think maybe before I build, though, I want to see what's in Diospolis already, so I'll just go ahead and upgrade the settlement for now. Let's also go into research and see what we can look at here. Okay. In 3 turns, our dignitary action costs, our dignitary recruitment costs, and our dignitary action chance of success rates will all go up, and then we get a 10% wealth boost from culture in all of our regions, which is pretty nice. Okay, so just for funsies, let's go ahead and attack really quickly. This isn't going to take long. We're attacking with a vastly superior force. There's just a 3-unit garrison army in Diospolis. It's 273 AD, and we are going to march on the final city of the Egyptians. As the attacking force... Oh yeah, it's dry. Start. Oh yeah, the city's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. What would be the fastest way just to march up and take it? Let's go ahead and position some cavalry behind these hills, along with Zenobia. And then why don't we... See, this looks like... Yeah, we can march through that. It doesn't look like you can march through, but you can. So let's go ahead and have spearmen. Pretty narrow ranks, like so. I'm just going to march in about that formation.
Legionaries!
Meanwhile, we'll have the archers behind.
Archers! We await your orders.
And if any units try to flank me in any way, they're going to get a rude surprise in the form of cavalry. So start the battle. Alright, they're all, looks like, in the center of town. This isn't going to take long at all. Let me go ahead and give the order here. Nope, hold on. Alright, that's that. Pause. They're going to move pretty quickly, and I'll let them run. That's fine. So all of these cavalry are currently concealed. I'll make these Team 1. All of them are currently concealed against any other attacks. Looks like their general is lining up to confront my troops as they march in. This is Palmyra's final assault on Egypt. Interesting Roman flags there. I guess because this still technically counts as Roman territory, even though they've splintered away. Roman flags in front of the temple, too. And Latin architecture, of course. Alright, so they're going to start taking positions pretty soon. Those archers are not going to be able to fire at anyone just yet. We're going to have to march in a little farther before they can do their thing, but they're starting to halt up. Let's see how this goes. Let's go to speed 3. There we go. Yeah, these guys are not in range at all. So next order of business would be to go ahead and march them forward.
Understood. Orders understood. Archers!
And then I have... That's right. I forgot I had... The general is trying to find a way to get more of his troops in position, but he's failing.
Quick march! Brave Romans to a man!
Okay, they're charging.
Yes, forward! As you commanding! Jupiter gives us strength. Ready. For glory! Advance! Awaiting orders!
Alright, I'll bring the cavalry in just a second, but first, let's pause. I'm trying to give this... See, it's giving me a little bit of trouble with giving this order because this building is there, so you can see right there there's like a boundary that I can get the archers into. I want to get them as close as possible. You guys will be here, roughly. And then let's go ahead and wreck the archers' day with my cavalry. We're charging all the cavalry in at once. So this will be fun to watch.
Ready and waiting. Jupiter gives us strength. We await your command.
General is already wavering a bit. Archers, are you in range? Yeah, you're in range. They're able to fire on everything. Here come the cavalry. The archers are like, crap, 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 crap.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Actually, we can end the battle because there's no units to chase down. And that was a garrison, so if you win that battle, everything dies. Period. Way to go, Zenobia. Alright, Egypt belongs to us. And we should get a nice bonus for this now. So we got a decisive victory. Let's go ahead and occupy the settlement. Now we have a higher Imperium level. We can control more armies. We can't control any more spies, dignitaries, or champions, unfortunately, but we can control an additional fleet. Egypt no longer exists, so that fleet went ahead and is... Yeah, interesting. That fleet's gone. But Diospolos appears to be... Oh, nice! It's an iron workshop. So this will actually allow us, now that we have one of these in our territory, to improve all of our units. It's going to cost too much to do this turn. I might just save up some gold. So now that we control all of this, yeah, we can totally... Alright. Let's go ahead and do a Procurator's Villa. Because this will eventually... Well, yeah, let's do a Procurator's Villa in Mios Hormos, and then we'll eventually have a consecrated ground there. Alright, so what I may as well go ahead and do is use some money. See, they all now have level 1 armor and weapons as an upgrade. And we'll do more of that next turn. This applies to our entire set of armies as a new option. And I think at the beginning of the next turn we'll get a nice bonus for having completed that mission. Alright, so Petra... We now can build the Mithraic Quarter. Doesn't cost anything. Would give us additional food and sanitation. Petra does not have sanitation issues right now. And we would get additional wealth from culture. Screw it. Let's do it. And we can now issue an edict in Alexandria as well. So let's see. We could order... We could give additional loyalty to the political party ruling this province. Let's actually take a look at that very quickly. So political control... Actually, we control Egypt. Nice. So we could get additional loyalty that way. We could get additional taxes from Alexandria. How much tax are they bringing in? Would that be... Actually, it is our wealthiest province, even more so than Syria, which is where we have Antioch. So establishing that as an edict wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. And we probably need to move our diplomat as well to Alexandria. For the same reason.
Our merchants are welcomed across all...
Okay, so we're being offered a pretty handsome trade agreement. I will take that. That's with our new neighbors to the south. We're probably going to conquer them pretty soon, honestly. Diospolis got some slums. That's annoying. Samosata has had a new outbreak of plague. And we have also got some additional... Because we hold the entirety of the following province, we got a new treasury boost as well. So now we need to control all of Galatia and Cappadocia. Mithriatic feasts are being held in Petra. Recently, there has been an unexpected increase in commerce in this province. The exact reasons are unclear, but some attribute the situation to the presence of Mithraists, who regularly order large amounts of food for their secret feasts. So for 2 turns, we get a nice boost from wealth and from culture. Pretty cool. All right, so first of all, hang on. Let's see. Where are our 2 diplomats? We have a diplomat in Palmyra and a diplomat outside of Antioch. So basically in Syria and Palmyra. I need to take the one from Palmyra. We're going to bring you down to Alexandria because you would do a better job there. It's going to take a few turns, but that order has been given. He's on his way down. Okay, so we need to get rid of those slums and Diospolis. That's really annoying that happened so quickly, because now we've lost a turn. But we can also upgrade this now. We can go with a blacksmith, so we have better weapons, but still level 1 armor. Or we can go with a shield maker, so that all of our units are a little bit harder to kill. Otherwise, the buildings are exactly the same. I kind of like the idea of higher level weapons. Let's get pointier spears to begin. We're on the attack. We may as well keep that going. And of course, we have lots more money to deal with, so the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and upgrade, like I was saying, all of my armies now have that boost, particularly these armies. Perfect. We had enough money to do it. All right, so let's scout with Tarpeia, our spy, Tarpeia Rutila. She's gonna come a little bit farther down. There's a pretty decent hike down to Meroe, and it looks like Ptolemais Theron. There's a good amount of. They've got a pretty strong military presence. So if we're going to go conquer them, we might need to bring both of our armies down. We also have the option of training an additional army now that things are getting a little bit better economically. Let's see when we would hit our next Imperium level. Wow. Lots of negative bonuses there, but we can't really tell how far along we are. We just hit level 3. We don't have enough money to switch to... Oh, wow. The Latin families have a negative loyalty bonus. I guess because we have established diplomatic treaties, the trade treaties, let's go ahead and secure their loyalty. All right, so we're a little bit better now, which means we can... Our Imperium level is not 5, so we can't form an empire yet, but at least we have positive loyalty again. I'm glad that screen helped me spot that. So their loyalty has dropped. Our risk of a civil war is still at 0. Let's go ahead and send our statesman that we've hired to deal with the Sassanids again as a diplomat. Let's send him. He's on a mission. Okay, I do have the option of changing Zenobia's retainer here. Would I be better off? I mean, I kind of want to have additional armor for all my units, or additional melee. She doesn't really have sword-armed units in her army. Yeah, I like the morale boost for all units. Let's see if there's anything else I need to do this turn. Probably not. So I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to seriously consider continuing to move on our new trade partners. They gave us a lot of money to establish this trade deal, but I want to go ahead and move farther down. It would involve declaring war. They are already at war with Rome. Alright, they're okay. Can I trade with anyone else? I can trade with the Himyar.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men of words, and so serve our peoples with honor.
Okay, I could demand a payment from them and get an additional 2,000. Let's see if we can get this from them. Nice! So we got some additional money there. But I will go ahead and stop this one here, and the next one we're going to deal with that, as I said. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.